Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show. The Tigers get set to take on Nixa. 40 wins between these two schools this year. Republic 20-2, Nixa 20-3. Nixa's three losses are to Kickapoo twice and to Hartville. So they have not exactly played a slouch schedule, but neither have the Tigers. Their losses are to Greenwood in the Blue and Gold Championship game. That one came down to the wire. And to Jefferson City Helias, another team receiving votes in the Class 6 poll. And oh good, I just turned around and saw the woman of the hour, Savannah Powell-Goodman, who is going to be nice enough to join us on our pregame show. Yeah, you can hold that. So Savannah, you guys were down 16 points. You had 5 points at the end of the third quarter. What was the attitude? What was Coach Flood telling you guys in the huddle at that point? Because you really turned it around from that point on.
Yeah, he was just telling us, like, we can come back. Like, we have the ability to come back. We have the talent. We have each other. He was like, we may be down by 16, but we definitely have the opportunity to come back. So, and we did. Yeah.
So tell me about. Well, let's start with the three that tied it. I mean, you guys had gotten close. You'd had it down to 4 and had multiple chances to get it down below 4. Then you finally got it down and you had it down to 3. And you had the shot. It looked like Caitlin almost kind of bobbled the ball and it ended up with you. What was going through your head as the ball's coming to you there?
I feel like that's one of mine and Caitlin's things that we have. It's her drive, kick out. Me drive, I kick out to her. It's kind of one of our things, and it helped us today.
Yeah.
So
did you know you were going to, when you got it, did you sense that you were open and had a shot as it was coming to you?
I felt a little bit contested. I don't know how far the girl was to me, but I was just thinking, just shoot it, Savannah.
And then you came out and gave the team the lead then with a 3 at the beginning of the overtime. How important was that to get that? You hadn't led since the first quarter, and then to get that lead.
I think it got us going. Our fire picked up a little bit, and it helped us throughout the rest of the quarter and the game and overtime.
How much fun was that?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. One of the most funnest games I've had.
Well, you did a great job,
Thank
and
you.
it was fun to watch you.
Thank
so thanks for coming up and joining us. Savannah Powell-Goodman, the star of that victory in the girls' game a little bit earlier. If you just tuned in on this one and didn't see that one, it was a great one. Republic trailed by 16 points, fought its way back, and ended up outscoring in overtime, outscoring Nixa 21-7, and they win it 82-68 to improve to 15-7 this year. And it was Savannah Powell-Goodman who tied the game with a 3. Cayman Beckemeyer actually put Republic up at the end of the fourth quarter, but Nixa came down. Ali Khamis tied it just ahead of the buzzer and forced overtime, but it was all overtime, all Republic in overtime as they outscored Nixa 21-7. So now we turn our attention to this game, and it is going to be a good one. Two teams that are playing very well, and the schedule's been a little bit weird. This is actually, everything's been put off. This game was scheduled, at least these guys knew they were playing 24 hours ago, because the plan was, after Tuesday's games got postponed, the initial plan was we'll play the boys. Since the game is at Republic, we can play the boys game at Republic. The girls were supposed to be in Webb City. So this game was scheduled for a couple of days. So the guys have had this on their calendar. The girls didn't know when they woke up. Chris Flood said that they had told them it was possible they could end up scheduling that makeup game with Nixa tonight, because they found out last night that Webb City had a water main break in its gym there, and so they weren't able to host tonight, and that's why Republic ended up having an open date. Nixa was supposed to go to Neosho. That game was canceled, so Nixa was able to make it here, even though they couldn't make it to Neosho, and it ended up being a good thing for the Lady Tigers that that game was played. But this game between the Tigers and the Eagles should be a good one. Already mentioned that the 3 losses for Nixa 2 to Kickapoo, and 1 to Hartville, so all of their losses to ranked teams. Republic lost to Greenwood and lost then to Helias. Helias not ranked the last time I looked, but they're right outside receiving votes, right there alongside Republic. And at 20-2, I think Republic probably, if they were in a different part of the state, would be ranked with a 20-2 record, but they are not, and they'll try to earn a little measure of respect tonight against Nixa. We're going to take a break and be back with more of our Repmo basketball pregame show, sponsored by Absolute Roofing, after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Just about ready for the introductions. And we'll let you listen to PA announcer Ken Canero as he introduces the starters. We're not going to have, I don't think we're going to have a national anthem. We had it before the girls' game. Time now to meet the starting lineups for tonight's varsity matchup. First of all, for the visiting Eagles at Nixa, overall record of 19 wins and 3 losses. They are 5-0 in conference play. Here is their starting lineup. 6'3" junior number 1, Colin Ruffin. 6'3" sophomore number 11, Cale Combs. 6'2" senior number 21, Caleb Wolford. 6'4" junior number 22, Jarrett Nelson. And 6'6" senior number 25, Jason Jones. The Eagles are led by head coach Jay Osborne, assisted by Rock Lansing, Andrew Boyce, Todd Mercer, and Scott Miller. On your feet, Tiger fans, it's time to meet your Republic Tigers varsity starting five. 20 wins and 2 losses on the year, 6-0 in conference play. Here are your starters. 6' sophomore, number 2, Alante Askew. 5'10" senior, number 4, Carson Knapp. 5'11" senior, number 10, D-Mac Drew McMillan. 6'3" junior, number 12, Avery Moody. And 6'1" junior, number 15, Devin McMillan. Your Republic Tigers led by head coach Tim Brown, assisted by Brian Tucker and Tony Armstrong. The officials for tonight's game, Landon Gray, Eric Hawkins, and Chance Wallison. So Nixa sends out Colin Ruffin, Cale Combs, Caleb Wofford, Jarrett Nelson, and Jason Jones. 6'6", 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". So as usual, Nixa with a height advantage when they play Republic, but Republic hasn't let that bother him too often. Over the past few years, Nixa does control the tip, and they get the ball first. They fire it down in the lane to Jarrett Nelson. He dishes it off to Colin Ruffin and then back up top to Combs. Double team, and they kick it out to Combs for a three. It's no good. Good block out by Devin McMillan, and Alante Askew comes away with it. Devin McMillan in the corner. Carson Neff. Now to Avery Moody. Moody throws it to Devin McMillan, open at the top of the key. Pulls it out on the dribble with the left hand. Now goes between the legs. Throws it to Carson Neff. Neff near the far sideline in front of the Nixa student section. Good crowd here tonight. Devin McMillan. Tigers being patient. McMillan almost dragged that pivot foot, held on, and the Tigers still have it. Neff is going to hand it off to McMillan. His first touch. Moody back to McMillan. Drew McMillan between the legs dribble. He's guarded by Caleb Wofford. Throws it to Moody. Moody fakes the handoff, goes into the lane. A little 8-foot jumper is no good. Ball is tipped by McMillan to keep it alive. And then Moody grabs it and fires it up top. And an offensive board by the Tigers. And all the way in, Neff missed the layup. Flying in and tipping it out of bounds is Avery Moody. And Nixa gets the stop. So both teams get a stop on defense to start things off. 6:38 left to go in the first quarter. And across the timeline comes Colin Ruffin, picked up by Drew McMillan. And in the lane, we've got a foul. They say that, I think, Avery Moody committed the foul, gave a little forearm shove. So he's whistled for the foul. And the inbound play is an easy layup for Jason Jones, the 6'6" senior. Put it off the glass, and Nixa on top, 2-0. Devin McMillan has a lot of space there, throws it to Neff, and trying to reach in and get the ball away is Ruffin. Neff comes away with it, throws it to Moody. Back to Drew McMillan. McMillan guarded still by Wofford. Spins, scoops, in. Drew McMillan ties the score 2-2. Cale Combs now to Ruffin. Long three is good from the top of the key. The 6'3" junior makes his first three of the night, and it's 5-2. Drew McMillan throws it to Moody, hands it back to McMillan. He's double teamed on the baseline, turns and bounces it to Moody. Then to Devin McMillan, and now to Drew. Drew on the far sideline, one dribble, throws it to Neff. They reverse it to Devin McMillan. His three is no good off the back of the rim. Offensive board by Moody. Tigers doing a good job on the boards against a much bigger Nixa team. Handoff from Moody to Askew. Reverse layup is no good. And a rebound by Jarrett Nelson. Nelson, a 6'4" junior. Across the timeline comes Ruffin. Fires it in the corner. A three is up, no good. And Neff with a rebound. Wofford missed the three. Now Askew has it, throws it to Neff. Now to McMillan. McMillan to Devin McMillan. Back to Neff, and then to Drew McMillan. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Drew to Moody, hands it back to Drew. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline from 8 is no good. And Jarrett Nelson with a rebound. To Ruffin. Ruffin bounces it down on the block to Jason Jones. They kick it back out for a three. It's no good. Moody blocked out, but not quite enough. And a putback up and in by Cale Combs. So Combs ended up with the loose ball, and it's a 5-point lead for Nixa, 7-2. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Neff, ball on the hip, looks back at Tim Brown to get direction. Throws it near side to Devin McMillan, and then to Drew. Drew around a pick from Moody. He's fouled, puts up a shot, leaned in, drew contact. Good job by McMillan. He knew the defense was going to be tight, and he leaned in. First foul on Wolford. And the first free throw is good.
Substitutions for the teams. Oliver Welch in the lineup for Republic, number 13.
Drew McMillan has 3 points.
Checking in for Nixa, number 3, Jordan Turner. Number 15, TJ Schwerin.
McMillan makes them both. 7-4 Nixa. Ruffin, guarded by Drew McMillan. Dumps it down to Nelson in the lane, forces it up, got it to go, and a chance for a three-point play for Jared Nelson. And the foul is on Avery Moody, and that's 2 on him. So he's going to have a seat on the bench, and Dalton Parks will check in for him with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And a chance to make it a 6-point lead if Jared Nelson hits this free throw. He does. And it's 10-4 Nixa. Askew across the timeline, throws it to Neff, and then to Drew McMillan. Neff pulls it out on the dribble, hands it off to McMillan, and McMillan is bumped by TJ Sorgenfry, the 5'9 senior. Foul is on the floor. First foul on Sorgenfry. Combs back in. Caleb Wolford back in as well. Jones and Ruffin out. Inbound pass to Parks. Parks cut off in the lane and then throws it away. Threw it to Combs. Neff is going to try to get back. He stole it away and knocked it out of bounds and stopped the layup by Combs. Good defense by Carson Neff to get back there. 3:01 left in the first quarter. Defense has been solid for Nixa in the early going, and they have put a lid on the Tigers' ability to score early. All 4 points by Drew McMillan. 2 on free throws. And drive, baseline, up and in, left-handed jam by Cale Combs, and a timeout called by Nixa. Their lead, or by Republic. Nixa on top by 8, 12-4. We're going to take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Republic will get the ball as we return to action, trailing 12-4 with 2:52 left in the first quarter. And Alante Askew will bring it up court. Only 5 losses between these two teams. Drew McMillan cut off, but gets it to Parks, and now to Oliver Welch, who's checked in, but he has it poked away. And a turnover by the Tigers. Combs comes away with it. Now Ruffin at the free throw line. Kicks it back out, and then to Ruffin. Ruffin guarded by Parks on the wing. Throws it to Sorgenfry, and then back to Ruffin. They swing it around near side to Jordan Turner. Turner lobs it down low to Combs. He's cut off by Welch. And Nixa will reset. Top of the key 3 is good by Colin Ruffin. Second 3 for him. And it is 15-4 Nixa in the early going. So rough start for the Tigers. .148 left to go, and Askew takes it to the free throw line, bounces it to Neff, and then to McMillan. McMillan's going to pull up for 3. He left it short, rebound to Neff, dribbles it once, cut off, and then passed it to nobody. I don't know if he thought somebody was over there, if it just slipped out of his hands. Fronebarger in and Neff out for the Tigers. 15-4, Nixa on top. Ruffin to Combs, and now Ruffin has it again. He'll take another long three. It's good. Colin Ruffin is putting on a display. He's got 3 threes. Tyson Young is going to check in here in a little bit, and it's 18-4, Nixa. Askew all the way in, lost the handle. It goes to Welch. He couldn't grab it. It's out of bounds. Touch last by Nixa, and Republic will maintain possession. Young in, Parks out. 107 remaining. And Fronebarger will throw the ball in on the baseline. Trying to get it into McMillan. He does. Shot fake by McMillan. Double teamed, triple teamed. Shot is partially blocked, and he gets called for traveling. They are all over McMillan, but they've been quick enough that he hasn't been able to burn them by finding the open man. They've rotated on defense, and that opening is not obvious to Drew McMillan. And now a no-look pass and a layup by Jarrett Nelson. And Nixa is putting on a clinic early, leading 20-4 with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Oliver Welch to Fronebarger. Now to Askew. Askew cut off. Cross-court pass to Fronebarger for 3. No good. And tipped around and grabbed by Young. Fronebarger bounces it to Welch. Askew down on the block. Pulls it out on the dribble with 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Crosses over on Combs. Fires it to Young. Now Fronebarger in the corner for 3. It's good. And a little light at the end of the quarter for the Tigers. Long shot is no good as the quarter comes to the end. And it's 20-7. Nixa on top after 1. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Second quarter underway. Republic gets the ball, trailing by 13, 20-7. It was 20-4, so a 16-point lead in the first quarter for Nixa. Of course, as Jack Cook pointed out, camera operator tonight, Tyson Young's 3 is no good, off the back of the rim. And a rebound to Nixa. 16-point lead hasn't meant so much for Nixa tonight. The girls led Republic by 16 in the second half and lost in overtime. So the Tigers will try to duplicate that feat and overcome this 16-point deficit. It's down to 13 now, but Jarrett Nelson puts it up and in, and he has 7. Nelson has 7, 9 for Colin Ruffin, all on three-pointers. Young thought about a 3. Cale Combs has 4. Jason Jones has 2. For Republic, 4 for Drew McMillan and 3 for Will Fronebarger, and that was it in the first quarter. Askew throws it to McMillan. Hesitation dribble. Dipsy Doodle scoop shot is blocked out of bounds. Devin McMillan back in. Oliver Welch checks out. And Fronebarger will throw it in left of the bucket on the baseline. Young came free briefly in the lane. And saved inbounds. What a play by Jason Jones. Got a hand on it and then saved it back inbounds. Fronebarger thought it was headed out and was going to let it go rather than risk grabbing it. And Jones saw what was happening and bolted over there and saved it back in. So Nixa with a 15-point lead in the ball. And good ball movement. High-low. Down to Jones for an easy layup. He has 4. And it's a 17-point lead, 24-7. Tyson Young looks for somebody to come free. Now he finally dribbles it one time, picks up the dribble, throws it to Devin McMillan. Devin McMillan calls to Fronabarger, and Fronabarger comes to get it. Clock ticking down to 6:10 left to go in the first half. Nixa in control early, up by 17. And a foul away from the ball, I think on Jason Jones.
Nixa foul charge to Jason Jones.
Watch Jones in the lane, grabbing Devin McMillan as McMillan tried to come free. And the inbound play, ball is bobbled, but Devin McMillan comes away with it, then knocked out of bounds. Back to Nixa. That better look at the action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Nixa, a 17-point lead in the ball. Colin Ruffin. Now to Jones. Jones dribbles it once, fires a cross-court pass, and then back to Ruffin. Ruffin on the Tiger logo, looked like he was going to shoot it. Combs in the middle, triple teamed, and gets rid of it to Jones. Then to Combs, spins around in the lane, and it falls. Dale Combs has 6. Lead is 19, 26-7. Behind the back dribble, and then a nice pass to Young. Gets it out to Fronabarger, whose 3 is off the mark, and Nixa looks to run. Up ahead to Combs. Lays it in off the glass. Cale Combs with 8 points, and a timeout called by Republic with 5:04 left to go in the half. It's 28-7 Nixa. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Republic has the ball. Nice feed down to Askew, but the defense closed so quickly he couldn't get the shot off. Looked like he was open, but then couldn't get it up. Off the glass in time, and now McMillan takes it baseline and floats it in off the board. Good move by McMillan. He's got 6 points now.
Makes a foul charge to Kenneth Wolford, his second, team 4th.
Wolford commits his second foul, and McMillan completes the 3-point play. He's got 7 of Republic's 10 points. Nixa on top by 18 early. They just charged out and took control on both ends of the floor. And it hasn't even been close so far. There's a 3, it's short, but a rebound by Combs. Kicks it out to Ruffin. Ruffin has his pocket picked by Askew, and then Askew is fouled by Cale Combs, who reached in from behind. First foul on Cale Combs and the 15th foul on Nixa. Jason Jones in for Nixa, and Nelson out. 5 on the floor for Tim Brown. Carson Neff, Drew McMillan, Alante Askew, Devin McMillan, and Wolf Fronabarger. McMillan cut off, throws it to Devin McMillan. His 3 is long, no good. Nixa with the rebound. Here comes Colin Ruffin. To Cale Combs. Into the middle of the defense. His one-hander no good. And held ball. Nixa keeps possession. Thought that was going to be a foul on Republic. That was another one of the quick held balls that we talked about on the girls' game. That time it could have been a foul on Republic, but it was called a held ball and a three off the inbound play. Jordan Turner with his first points, and the lead is back to 21. 31-20, but Drew McMillan answers. So McMillan has 10 of the 13, and it's 31-13. Nixa on top. Jones throws it to Combs. Combs over on the far sideline, then to Ruffin. Ruffin will take a 25-footer, no good. Rebound to Askew. To Frontebarger. Frontebarger turns around, shovels it to Drew McMillan, and we've got a foul called on the Tigers. Let's watch that again because I'm not sure what the call was. There's Frontebarger. He hands it off. The man runs into him. And we'll just let the replay speak on that one. I think that the official I think that's one of those calls that the official's going to realize, he missed it. Wasn't really any contact there caused by Frontebarger, but that happens sometimes, and that one went Nix's way. They lob it into Jones. Jones is triple teamed. Frontebarger knocked it away. McMillan takes it all the way in and missed the shot. His shot was altered by Combs. He was so worried about it getting swatted that he tried to rush it up there and missed the shot. And now Ruffin down low to Jones. Foul called on the floor against the Tigers. It's on Alante Askew. First foul on Alante Askew. Substitution for Nixa, Jarrett Nelson in. And Sorgenfry. Nope, Jason Jones checks out. Ruffin will throw it in right of the bucket on the baseline. Guarded by McMillan. He lobs it in to Nelson. Then they go to Ruffin in the corner. He missed the three. And Devin McMillan gets the rebound. Frontebarger throws it to Drew McMillan. 2:15 left. McMillan between the defenders, scoops it up, missed the shot, got his rebound, blocked on the way back up, and he's fouled from behind. Great second effort by Drew McMillan. Watch him get between the defenders there. Barely missed that shot, and then Nelson fouled him the second time up. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. McMillan's first one was good. His second one is good. It's 31-15. Jones back in. And Jordan Turner is out. So 16-point lead is actually progress for the Tigers, who trailed by as many as 21. 28-7. And then 31-10. Jones in the middle, gets fouled on the way up. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul is called on Askew, and that's 2 on Alante Askew. 16 fouls on Nixa, 5 on Republic. Jones's first free throw is good. Jason Jones has 5 points, 1:53 left to go in the first half. Second free throw, no good, but Nixa gets the offensive board. Tigers looked like they had it, and it just tipped around off their fingertips, and Nixa got it back. And with 1:39 left, they're going to take their time. Ball tipped out of bounds by Frontebarger. Nixa will keep it. Ruffin has it, guarded by McMillan. Bounces it to Wolford and then back to Ruffin, who takes it all the way in and lays it up over the front of the rim. Colin Ruffin has 11 points now, and it's 34-15. McMillan in the lane, and a foul against Nixa. Jason Jones, I think.
Jason Jones, his second personal.
Second foul on Jason Jones, and McMillan will go to the line. You can tell McMillan is to the point where he's going to have to make something happen and knows he's going to have to make something happen. And so that's what he's tried to do the last 2 or 3 times down.
2 shots for Drew McMillan.
First free throw good by McMillan. And he's got 13 points in the first half with 1:08 left and a chance to take it to 14 if he makes this second free throw. He does. So 14 for Drew McMillan. The only other points for Republic, Will Frauenbarger had a 3 at the end of the first quarter. Nobody else has scored for the Tigers. Right wing 3 by Combs, bounds around and falls back down. That's the way things have gone for the Eagles in this one. 20-point lead, and McMillan fouled in the middle of the Nixa defense, and he'll go back to the line.
Nixa foul.
Ruffin commits his first personal. 18 fouls on Nixa now. Well, maybe Drew McMillan can single-handedly get Nixa in foul trouble, and Tigers can make some hay in the second half. That's only 18 fouls on Nixa. Not so many, that's not so many that you think that's going to be definite trouble for them in the second half. McMillan up to 15 and now 16 points. He's only got 3 field goals and he's got 16 overall. And Nixa looks like they're going to hold it for 1 shot, leading 37-19. And Welch almost reacted in time to knock the ball away. Not quite. Again, Welch went for the steal. 15 seconds left. Ruffin. Welch jumps out on him. They throw it down to the lane to Jarrett Nelson. And we've got a held ball back to Republic with 3.4 seconds left. So a bucket here would make things feel a little bit better going into halftime. 37-19. They get it into Askew. He pulls up for a long 3, and it banks off the mark. And at halftime, it's Nixa 37, Republic 19. Eagles in control. We'll be back with our Gold Medal Gems halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. First half was all Nixa. They lead it 37-19. It was really the first quarter that did the Tigers in, at least so far. Nixa outscored Republic 20-7 in the first quarter. Second quarter was respectable. Nixa outscored Republic 17-12. And that led to this 37-19 lead at halftime. Lead was as large as 21 points twice in the second quarter. Two different players already in double figures in scoring for Nixa. Cale Combs had 11. Colin Ruffin had 11. 7 for Jarrett Nelson. 5 for Jason Jones. And 3 for Jordan Turner. For Republic, it was the Drew McMillan show. He had 16 of the 19 points. Had a 2-point field goal in the first quarter. Had a 2 and a 3 in the second quarter. Everything else was at the free throw line. So 9 free throws for Drew McMillan. And Wolf Ronneberger had the other 3 points. 3 just ahead of the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. And the score at halftime is 37-19. Tomorrow night we'll have a doubleheader as well. This one will be from Webb City. It's the girls going at 6 o'clock and the boys at 7:30 or so. Similar to tonight. The only difference is there's no freshman game. So no freshmen. The varsity teams will play in the main gym. The girls at 6 and the girls at 7:30. And we'll have both of those right here on Republic Tiger Sports, starting a little bit before 6 with our Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show. Nixa trying to hand Republic its third loss of the season. Nixa has 3 losses as well, and this is 2 of the best teams in Southwest Missouri. And Nixa has the better of this one in the first half, leading 37-19. We're going to take a break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gems halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time.
Back on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, where the Tigers trail 37-19. If you weren't watching earlier, the Lady Tigers won a thriller over Nixa in the opener. Came from behind, trailed by 16, and ended up winning it in overtime. Final score was 82-68. There were a lot of highlights down the stretch, and it was happening so fast. I didn't label all of them, but here are some of them. And that was the big one. Three-pointer by Savannah Powell-Goodman put Republic on top for the first time. No, that tied the game. That tied the game. And then it was Cayman Beckemeyer's free throws that put Republic on top briefly. After Republic had gotten a stop, Beckemeyer took this outlet pass and came oh so close as she was shoved from behind to getting the shot to fall. She made both free throws, and the shot just didn't go in. Ali Khamis then tied the game. Just ahead of the buzzer, sent the game to overtime. But Savannah Powell-Goodman caught fire in the overtime. She took that pass from Caitlin Ragsdale, hit the three to put Republic on top by 3 at the beginning of the overtime. And Republic was in control from then on out. They ended up outscoring Nixa 21-7 in the overtime period, and they won it. Final score was 82-68 in OT, their second win over Nixa this season. Teams back out on the floor warming up for the second half. We're going to take a timeout as well and be back with the second half. After this, you're watching the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show on Republic Tiger Sports.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Just about set to go in the second half, and Nixa will get the ball to start things off, leading by 18 points, 37-19. They just about doubled up Republic after 2 quarters of play. Lots for the Nixa fans to cheer about, not so much for Republic since the start of this boys game. Jared Nelson, cut off by Moody, forces it up over him and gets it to go. Moody was in position, had the hands up, but Nelson just threw it up over him and threw it in. Back to a 20-point lead. Askew pulls up for 3, high arching shot, missed everything, but it bounds out to him. Now a jumper from about 18 is up and in. Alante Askew has his first points, and it's 39-21. Tigers try to jump out and double team in the backcourt. Nixa gets out of it. Wolford's three is good. And that's how you deal with a double team. You pass out of it, find the open man, and wide open. McMillan answers with a three. Drew McMillan has 19. Three at the other end, good. Combs. Pull-up jumper by McMillan is blocked. Tried to draw contact. Ball goes out of bounds off of Nixa. Askew throws it in, all the way up top to Devin McMillan. Moody cut off, bounces it to Devin McMillan, back to Moody, free throw line jumper, no good. Ball tipped by Moody, out of bounds, touch last by Moody, goes back to Nixa. 6:13 left to go in the third. 14 points now for Cale Combs, leads Nixa. 19 for Drew McMillan, leads all scorers. McMillan's got 19, that's good, but everybody else has a total of 5. And now a chance for a three-point play by the Eagles. Jarrett Nelson got the shot to fall. Moody fouled him. 3 fouls now on Avery Moody, who spent a lot of time on the bench with 2 quick ones in the first half. And Nelson goes to the line working on an 11-point night. Free throw is good. (48-24). And they try to hand it off to McMillan, and Wolford takes it away. Missed the layup at the other end, but Nelson with the board puts it back up and in. And the Tigers look shell-shocked. Tim Brown calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. 50-24. Nixa on top with 5:49 left in the third. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at CNH Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But CNH also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. CNH Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Republic has the ball, trailing by 26, 50-24. McMillan hands it off to Askew. Now to Neff, then to Devin McMillan. And Devin McMillan bounces it 3 times with the left hand, throws it to Neff. His three is away. It missed everything, out of bounds. Devin McMillan saved it in, but it went right to Wolford. Then the ball almost knocked away, picked up by Combs. Dishes across the lane. Missed the shot. No call. And the Tigers get it back. McMillan on the baseline. Spins out of a double team. Now bounces it to Neff. Neff throws it to Moody. Shot fake. Up off the glass. Rolled off the rim. Nelson with a rebound. Baseball pass up ahead to Combs. Combs 1-on-2 will pull it out to Jones. Now to Ruffin. Ruffin passed up a 3. Dribbles to the baseline. Spins around. And now a no-look pass is tipped by McMillan. It'll stay with Nixa. Frontebarger and Welch check in. Devin McMillan and Carson Neff check out. And Ruffin will throw it in. Near the corner, near side. Gets it into Wolford. His 3 is no good. Moody blocked out one man, but there came Nelson to get the rebound. Another offensive board, and the ball knocked away from Nelson. ends up in the hands of Drew McMillan. Pull-up three for McMillan is no good. Out of bounds, touched by Nixa last. Republic keeps possession. 4:37 left to go in the third. Frauenbarger throws it into McMillan. Around a pick, McMillan comes. Gets free, throws it to Welch. Welch looked down low to Moody, couldn't find him. Now Frauenbarger for three. It's short. Moody tied up, got his hand on it, and then shovels it to Welch. And Welch took an extra step. Tried the shot fake. Jones held his ground, and then Welch moved the pivot foot. So Nixa turns Republic back again and has the ball and a 26-point lead, and didn't see this coming. We are close to a turbo clock when we get to the fourth quarter if this continues. If it's over 30 in the fourth quarter, the clock will run as long as it stays above 30. Tigers will try to stem the tide, but not this time. Colin Ruffin, easy layup, went around the defense. He has 13. McMillan, three-pointer, no good. Welch, rebound, shovels it up and in. Scoop shot by Welch, his first points, and only the fourth Tiger to score tonight. 52-26. Wolford guarded by Askew. Welch jumps out to double team him, and he gets rid of it. Off to Jones. Jones pulls up in the lane. One-hander no good. Left it short. Nelson with a rebound. Tigers didn't block out. And Jarrett Nelson having a big third quarter. 9 points in the quarter, and now 16 points in the game. Welch to the free throw line, inside the free throw line to McMillan, around the defender, trying to get contact. Leaned into two guys on his way in, didn't get the call, but ended up making the shot anyway. 54-28. McMillan was just pinballing off of bodies trying to get the whistle. They never blew the whistle, but the defenders never stopped him either, and he made the shot. Welch jumps out, tries to get the steal. Nothing doing. He's called for the foul. First foul on him. Only the second foul of the half. Both of them on Republic. One on Moody and one on Welch. Moody sits down. It's Neff, Drew McMillan, Tyson Young. Or nope, not Tyson Young. Yeah, he is out there. Tyson Young, Alante Askew, and Will Frauenbarger on the floor for the Tigers. And now Welch maintained possession, good hustle. Jumper by McMillan, good. Had his foot on the line. 54-30. Around a pick. Now on the far sideline. And they get it to Noah Engelman. Engelman gets it off to Jackson Bray. A lot of reserves in there for Nixa, leading by 24 in the third quarter. Bray takes it baseline, leaves his feet. Tried to pass it. It was tipped by Askew. Welch came away with it. Three for McMillan is good. Drew McMillan has 26 points, and Jay Osborne wants a timeout. Lead is down to 21. 7 straight points by the Tigers, 54-33 now. And with 1:45 left in the third, we'll take a break as well. Nixa in control. You're watching Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Back to action, Nixa with the ball. Leading 54-33. They bounce it down to Nelson, turns around, puts the shot up, it falls out. That's one of the first shots all night that has started to go in and hasn't ended up falling through for Nixa. Welch commits the foul. 2 on him. And free throws coming up for Jared Nelson. Missed the first. Mass substitutions for Jay Osborne. Ruffin back in. Jones, Combs, and Wolford. All returned to the lineup for Nixa. Had the lead at 28, down to 21, and all the starters go back in. Nelson was the lone starter who was out there. Made 1 of 2 free throws. 55-33, and a 3-pointer by Alante Askew. So Askew's 3 cuts it to 19, 55-36. Driving layup, scoop shot, what a move by Colin Ruffin. 15 points now for him. Askew running one-hander is short. And a rebound to Nixa. Up ahead to Combs. Combs in the lane, lost the handle, turns around, puts it off the glass. Guarded by Welch, but Combs made the shot. 16 now for him. Back to 23, 59-36. Nixa's got so many weapons. I mean, they got 5 guys on the floor who could go for 20 points any night. McMillan's 3 is good again. Another 3 for McMillan, and he's got 29 points. Keeping it semi-respectable, 59-39. It would be a lot worse if Drew McMillan hadn't caught fire here in the third quarter, and almost a steal by Welch, but it ends up rolling away where Wolford can get to it. Long 3 ahead of the buzzer, no good. And we go to the fourth quarter, and it's a 20-point lead for the Eagles, 59-39. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Republic gets the ball to start the fourth quarter, trailing 59-39. Nixa outscored Republic 22-20 in the third quarter. Frontebarger shot fake, goes around the defender, and an 18-footer good by Will Frontebarger. 5 points now for Frontebarger. Missed shot by Nixa, ball tipped around. Young can't get a grip on it, and Jordan Turner ends up with it. Shot blocked, but a foul called on the Tigers, and Jordan Turner will shoot free throws. Devin McMillan and Avery Moody will check in.
Fourth team foul. Jordan Turner to the line for the Eagles, shooting 2.
Through three quarters, 29 points for Drew McMillan, 5 for Alante Askew, 3 for Will Frontebarger, he's now got 5, and 2 for Oliver Welch. First free throw, no good. Moody in, Tyson Young out, Oliver Welch out, and Devin McMillan in for the Tigers. 17 points for Jarrett Nelson, 15 for Colin Ruffin, 16 for Cale Combs. And now Jordan Turner, after making 1 of 2, has 4 points. And they passed it to Moody, who wasn't looking, and Nixa takes it away. So the Tigers had it down to 18. Nixa now a 19-point lead in the ball, and they lob it down to Jones, who feeds a cutting Jordan Turner. Easy shot for him. McMillan bumped from behind, still hits the shot. Drew McMillan has 31. And we got a blocking foul called on Askew. Askew tried to get over, but got whistled for the foul. That's 4 fouls on him. Sliding side to side. And they lob it into Jones, who puts it up and in. Well, once Jones catches it there, not much you can do. He's 6'6". And there's nobody on the lineup on the floor for the Tigers who can contest that from 5 feet away if he's got it squared up. Missed by Fronebarger, and Nixa has it back into the lane, and a charge on Colin Ruffin. Avery Moody takes the charge. And this time the Tigers do get the call. You'll see Moody set up and get run over. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. They lob it down to Moody, reverse layup, and he's fouled on the way up. Chance for a 3-point play for Moody. Let's watch it again. Good feed from Fronebarger to lob it down to Moody, and he uses the rim to shield himself off. And a chance for a 3-point play for Avery Moody. First points for Avery Moody with a little under 6 minutes left to go in the game. And the free throw sneaks over. (64-46). Nixa will be patient and run some clock, try to get a good shot, and they do, by Cale Combs, who puts it up and in. 18 points for him and a 20-point lead. Fronebarger passed up a shot, threw it to McMillan. McMillan spins in the lane, gets it to Moody, kick out to Fronebarger for 3, no good, and out of bounds off of Devin McMillan, who went up to try to grab it, couldn't keep a hold of it, and lost it out of bounds. So Nixa, a 20-point lead in the ball. It was 20-7 at the end of the first quarter. So that's where Nixa did the bulk of its damage. They outscored Republic 17-12 in the second quarter, 22-20 in the third. And now a miss and another offensive rebound by Nixa. Combs tried to pass it, and the ball was taken away by Drew McMillan. Nice feed to Devin McMillan. Missed the shot, fouled from behind. And, oh, nope, not fouled. It's basket interference. So Devin McMillan's shot counts. Let's watch it again. I guess they're saying he hit the backboard and caused the shaking. You can see a little shaking there at the tail end of it. In the lane, blocking foul, chance for a 3-point play for Nixa. Jones with 9 points, and Alante Askew has fouled out. So the foul on Askew sends him to the bench, Fronebarger back in. And with 4.5 minutes left, Jason Jones is at the free throw line. Jason Jones completes the three-point play and now has 10 points. He has a seat on the bench, and the Tigers will bring it up court. It's Fronabarger, Neff, Drew McMillan, Devin McMillan, and Avery Moody on the floor for Republic. Long three from the Tiger logo, just off the mark by Drew McMillan. Now Fronabarger passes up a three, drives inside, tries to bounce it to Moody. It's out of bounds, touched by Nixa last. That was almost from the mid-court circle. There's a little kind of a shadow of a circle that they use when they're jumping the opening tip, where everybody has to stand outside of it. You can barely see from this distance where it is. He was almost standing on that when he took that three. Devin McMillan off the glass. Chance for a three-point play for Devin McMillan. Third foul on Wolford. McMillan misses the free throw. That was the first points of the night. Oh, nope, he's got 4. All in this quarter. Layup, no good. Foul called on the Tigers, and free throws coming up for Colin Ruffin. Foul on Carson Neff, first foul on him. Ruffin has 15 points and a chance to add to that with a couple of free throws. First one good. Again, tomorrow night, both the Lady Tigers and Tigers travel to Webb City. Tip-off at 6 o'clock. That's the girls' game. And the boys at around 7:30, whenever the girls' game is over. So we'll have both of those starting a little before 6 o'clock. Only a JV and varsity night tomorrow night. Moody in the lane, spins around and puts it up with the left hand off the board. 5 points now for Moody. And a travel called on Jared Nelson.
His second, team fourth. Dyson Young, Oliver Welch.
Timeout called by Jay Osborne. 3:11 left to go in the game. It's 71-52 Nixa. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Tigers have the ball as we return to action. 3:05 left in the game. Carson Neff steps up, one dribble, missed the shot from the baseline. Nelson had the ball, lost it. It's picked up, and alternating possession goes to Nixa. Ball was loose, and they blew the whistle. Under 3 to go, and a 19-point lead for the Eagles. They have not left much doubt tonight. From the very start, they have controlled this one. They try the alley-oop. It is no good. Tried to get it to Combs. Ends up back in the hands of Ruffin. His shot is no good. Welch grabs the ball away and bounces it. Tried to bounce it to Young, but it's stolen away. They try the alley-oop again, and they get it to go. Cale Combs. He's got 20. And the lead's 21. Fronabarger got free underneath. Put it up and in. 7 points for Will Fronabarger as we approach the 2-minute mark. Ruffin, guarded by Fronabarger, crosses over, leaves his feet, throws it to Nelson, then to Wolford. Now back to Ruffin. His three is short, and Carson Neff with a rebound. Starters, except for Neff, on the bench for the Tigers, as they've got a game tomorrow night. And I think that Cale Combs got away with a walk. Now a foul called against the Tigers. I think they say that Dalton Parks gave a little shove in the back. Mass substitutions for Nixa. And their starters are done. Nelson, the only one still out there. Nelson has 17 points. Missed the shot. Rebound to Carson Neff. Combs is on the bench with 20. Tyson Young looks for somebody open, can't find anybody, dribbles, then as he's falling backwards, throws it to Fronabarger. 1:18 left in the game. Fronabarger bounces it back to Young. And a little dipsy doodle by Will Fronabarger. Nine points for Will Fronabarger. And a timeout, I think. Yep, timeout called by Jay Osborne just to get his substitutions in. And so Nixa's going to sit its starters, get some guys some time on the floor here with a minute left, leading by 17. 73-56, and a three-pointer. Good by TJ Sorgenfrey. First points for Sorgenfrey, and now it's 20 again, 76-46. Neff will take a three. He left it short. Rebound to Welch. Puts it up off the glass and in. Under 30 to go. Sorgenfrey, guarded by Young, throws it on the wing to Jackson Bray. Bray, a 5'11 senior. And now Nixa works it around to the far side. And Sorgenfrey pulls it out. Time expires, and Nixa controlled this one from start to finish. And they get a big win in the COC to remain undefeated in the conference. They beat Republic on Republic's home floor, 76-58. We're going to take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. The broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back in Republic, where Nixa gets the win, 76-58. They outscored Republic 20-7 in the first quarter and 17-12 in the second quarter to lead 37-19 at halftime. They outscored Republic 22-20 in the third quarter. It was 59-39 after three, and Republic cut the lead. They outscored Nixa 19-17 in the fourth, but it was too late, and Nixa wins it 76-58. 20 points for Cale Combs led the way. 17 for Colin Ruffin and Jarrett Nelson for Nixa. 10 points for Jason Jones. 6 for Jordan Turner. 3 each for TJ Sorgenfrey and Caleb Wolford. For Republic, 31 points for Drew McMillan in a losing cause. 9 points for Will Fronabarger. 5 each for Avery Moody and Alante Askew. And 4 each for Oliver Welch and Devin McMillan. Tigers fall to 20-3 and 6-1. Nixa is now 6-0 and in first place in the Central Ozark Conference. Tigers back in action tomorrow night. They travel to Webb City. It's a doubleheader. Varsity game at 6 o'clock, and at 7:15, 7:30, the boys, varsity boys game. So girls at 6, boys around 7:30 or so, and we'll have both of those right here on Republic Tiger Sports. Lady Tigers won a thriller in overtime early, 82-68 over Nixa, outscoring Nixa 21-7 in the overtime period. And in the boys game, it was all Nixa. They win it 76-58. That's going to wrap up our doubleheader coverage of Republic basketball. Thanks for watching Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports, and so long from Republic High School.